What the heck is going on here? We got a silage machine, a New Holland. Picked this bad boy up from Burns Ranch. Had a couple little issues going on with it that we figured out and got her running smooth. And this has been a long dream of mine to do. What's up? Give it the rock and roll there. It's been a long dream of mine to do, to take plant material and to cut it with a swather and then put it back on the field when it's still somewhat in a veg, pre-veg state. Before it seeds out, dries out, still has some nutrients in it. So that's what we're doing here. This is one of the first fields I was kind of trying it on. I thought I planted triticale. Turned out to be like red wheat, just some bags I had sitting in the shop. But that was good. So it was sweet with the drone. I was kind of checking my coverage and I able to make sure it's evenly spreading. I made that chute copying a combine design, and with the little curvatures and straight out the back and curved on the sides. So that's a double fin setup there, and it really does a good job, I thought. You can see kind of the color, the little bit of green in it. It's not pure carbon. This is, the C/N ratio. It's dried out, but still, it's probably like a 25-1, a 20-1 maybe. I don't know, something like that. But it should be providing, nutrients for the future crop. This thing currently is garlic. It's midwinter right now. It's got garlic planted in it. So you could say this is my pre-spread. And that's kind of the hope for this setup. It's, I've tried the roller crimp. I've tried to terminate cover crops, and I'm hoping that this is possibly a good way to terminate cover crops. The grain hay prices are so low, and I was joking around with a bunch of people going, man, I'm not going to bale this junk. I'd rather just blow it on the field. It's not worth it. It's not worth putting it in a bale. And, when we had those drought years and everybody's wanting grain hay and it's $200 a ton, and it's, it'd be a lot harder to do something like this. This machine was, there was so much mouse shit up in like the cab. It was crazy. I ended up finally just taking the roof out and just, oh my gosh, it was so gnarly. Just thinking about it. It was like hot summer, and I knew I needed to get the AC, and it was super, super disgusting, super gnarly. So you might be asking yourself, what is the point of this? What is the purpose? How is this farming with biology? If you think of the 5 principles of soil health, leaving the ground covered is one of them. And you can see just, the ground is covered there on the right. You can see the green material, the green shade. And so I'm putting that back on. That's going to start breaking down. That's going to, the bacteria in the soil are going to, start consuming that. And hopefully, we can get some cyclers, and that's going to be plant available nutrients. So that's the goal. That's what we're trying to keep it covered, keep it protected. We're trying to provide nutrients, and hopefully I'll be getting a more diverse cover crop mix going, where we have some legumes in there, we're getting some nitrogen, we're getting, just imagine this huge biomass and nutrient dense plant material that you're just blowing back onto your fields and planting into and picking up those nutrients. And that's my lofty dream and goal. Right now this thing is a slow cruiser. You never know if this works out and we're seeing good results. Maybe we'll be ripping in a John Deere going like 7 miles an hour. Just have the swather going 10 and the silage chopper behind it blowing it over. So here's one of my crazy ideas that I think worked. I'm excited.